You have been lied to. You have been told that becoming a millionaire requires you to build the next Amazon, win the lottery, or trade volatile crypto coins until your eyes bleed. That is absolute nonsense. Becoming a wealthy person, I am talking about a net worth of over $1 million, is not about luck. It is not about genius. It is about boring, predictable, unsexy mathematics. If you are sitting there thinking that the system is rigged against you, listen to me closely. The system is rigged, but if you know the code, you can rig it in your favor. Today, I am going to hand you the keys to the two most powerful wealth-building vehicles in the United States, the 401k and the Roth IRA. Most people think these are just boring retirement accounts for old people. They are wrong. These are tax shelters that allow you to legally keep money away from Uncle Sam and compound it into a fortune. By the end of this video, I will show you the exact math on how $500 a month can turn into millions and how you can retire not just comfortable, but rich. Let us get to work. We need to talk about why this matters right now. Look around you. The cost of living in the year 2026 is not what it was 10 years ago. Inflation is a silent killer. It eats your savings while you sleep. If you are keeping your cash under a mattress or in a low-interest bank account, you are losing money every single day. On top of that, we have to be honest about the future. Social Security was never designed to fully fund a 30-year retirement. If you are relying on the government to save you, you are gambling with your life. The scary truth is that most Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency, let alone a 20-year retirement. But you are not going to be most Americans. You are here because you want financial sovereignty. You want to look at your bank account and feel peace, not panic. To do that, we have to stop working for money and start making money work for us. And the best time to plant that tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Before we dive into the strategy, you need to understand the mechanics. Why do wealthy people love the 401k and the Roth IRA? It comes down to one word: taxes. Taxes are likely the single biggest expense you will pay in your lifetime. If you earn $100,000, you do not take home $100,000. You take home maybe $70,000 or $75,000 after federal and state taxes. When you invest in a regular brokerage account, you get hit with taxes again. You pay taxes on your dividends. You pay taxes when you sell for a profit. It is a constant drag on your wealth. These retirement accounts are shields. They protect your money from the taxman so it can grow faster. Think of compound interest as a snowball rolling down a hill. In a taxable account, the government takes a scoop of snow off your ball every time it rolls over. In a Roth IRA or 401k, the government is not allowed to touch your snowball. That means it gets bigger, faster, and harder. Let us break down the first tool in your arsenal, the 401k. This is an account offered by your employer. It has one feature that makes it mandatory for anyone who wants to build wealth: the employer match. This is free money. I will repeat that. Free money. Here is how it works. You contribute a percentage of your salary, say 5%. Your employer matches that contribution, putting an additional 5% into your account. That is an instant 100% return on your investment. There is no other investment on the planet that guarantees you a 100% return on day one. If your boss offers a match and you are not taking it, you are literally declining a pay raise. You are leaving money on the table. The traditional 401k is pre-tax. That means if you earn $80,000 and put $10,000 into your 401k, the IRS only taxes you as if you earned $70,000. You save money on taxes today, and the money grows tax-deferred until you withdraw it in retirement. Now, let us talk about my favorite tool, the Roth IRA. The acronym stands for Individual Retirement Arrangement. The word Roth is the magic part. In a Roth IRA, you contribute money that you have already paid taxes on. It stings a little bit today, but here is the payoff. That money grows tax-free, forever. And when you pull it out in retirement, you pay zero taxes. Imagine you put $10,000 into a Roth IRA. Over 30 years, it grows to $100,000. $90,000 of that is pure profit, and the government gets zero. Nothing. It is the closest thing to a legal cheat code we have in the financial system. So, here is the strategy. I call this the wealth ladder. Step 1. Contribute enough to your 401k to get the full employer match. If they match 4%, you put in 4%. Do not put in a penny more yet. Just get the free money. Step 2. Open a Roth IRA. You can do this at Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. It takes 10 minutes. Max this account out. In the year 2026, the limit is likely around $7,000 or $7,500, depending on inflation adjustments. Aim to hit that limit every single year. Step 3. If you still have money left over to invest, go back to your 401k and try to max that out. Now, you might be asking, what do I buy inside these accounts? Do not complicate this. You do not need to pick the next winning stock. You do not need to guess if Tesla or Apple will go up next week. You need to own the entire market. I recommend a low-cost index fund, or ETF, that tracks the S&P 500. This is the 500 largest companies in America. Or buy a total stock market index fund. When you buy the S&P 500, you own a piece of Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Berkshire Hathaway, and hundreds of others. If one company fails, you are fine because you own 499 others. Historically, the U.S. stock market has returned about 10% per year on average over the last century. Some years it is up 20%. Some years it is down 20%. But over the long run, the line goes up and to the right. Let us look at the proof. I want you to really visualize these numbers. This is where the magic happens. Let us take two people. We will call them Jack and Jill. Jack starts investing at age 25. He is not rich. He invests $500 a month into a Roth IRA invested in the S&P 500. He does this every single month, rain or shine. He never increases the amount, just $500. He stops when he turns 65. Assuming an average annual return of 8%, which is a conservative estimate below the historical average, Jack will have $1,741,000. Wait, let me say that again. He put in a total of $240,000 of his own cash over 40 years, but he ended up with $1.7 million. That is the power of compound interest. $1.5 million of that money is pure growth. Now look at Jill. Jill waits. She says she wants to travel first. She says she will start investing when she makes more money. Jill starts at age 35. She invests the same $500 a month until she is 65. She invests for 30 years instead of 40. 10 years less. How much does she have? She has roughly $734,000. Jack has $1 million more than Jill. Did Jack work harder? No, Jack just started 10 years earlier. Time is your greatest asset. Not your IQ, not your salary, but time. Every day you wait to start this process is costing you tens of thousands of dollars in your future. Now, I have to be the responsible big brother and talk about the risks, because there are pitfalls. The biggest risk to your wealth is not the stock market crashing. The market has crashed many times. The Great Depression, the dot-com bubble, the 2008 financial crisis, the pandemic crash of 2020. And every single time, 100% of the time, the market has recovered and reached new highs. The biggest risk is you. It is your psychology. When the market drops 30%, your brain will scream at you to sell. You will see red numbers on your screen. The news will tell you the world is ending. If you sell, you lock in your losses. You destroy your wealth. You must have the discipline to do nothing. In fact, when the market crashes, that is when stocks are on sale. That is when you should be buying more, not selling. Another pitfall is raiding your piggy bank. These retirement accounts are for retirement. If you pull money out of your 401k or traditional IRA before age 59 and a half, the government will slap you with a 10% penalty plus income taxes. You will lose nearly half your money instantly. Do not touch it. Pretend it does not exist. This money is for the version of you that is 60 years old and wants to retire on a beach, not for the version of you that wants a new car today. Wealth is not complicated, but it is not easy. It requires patience. It requires the ability to delay gratification. You have to be willing to live like others will not, so that later you can live like others cannot. Here is your homework. Log into your payroll provider today. Check if you are contributing enough to get your employer match. If you are not, change it right now. Then go open a Roth IRA. Set up an automatic transfer, even if it is just $50 a month to start. The amount matters less than the habit. Stop waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle. You have the tools. You have the math. Now you just need the discipline. Start building your freedom today, so that in the year 2050, you can look back and thank the younger version of yourself for making the smart choice. If you want to understand exactly which index funds I personally look at and how to structure your portfolio for maximum dividends, make sure you subscribe. We are building a community of intelligent investors here, and I want you to be part of it. I will see you in the next video. Stay disciplined.